I get pumped for the movie. Buy the shirt, I get the ticket, I go see the movie. When the trailer came out in January, I was pumped. I was hyped. I wanted to see the movie. It looked good. It was everything I could hope the Slender-Man movie could be. Yes, there were some cliches, but overall, I felt like they weren't relying on jump scares. They were relying on atmosphere. And when I saw the people backlash in this movie, I got really pissed off that the movie hasn't even came out yet and people are already talking shit. It floats around for a while. We don't know what happened to it. And the second trailer comes out. It looks fucking awesome. There were a few scenes that were kind of but overall, it felt the same way. It didn't really look like they were relying on jump scares. There was no final jump scare for the ending of the trailer. And I was intrigued. I wanted to see where this could go. I get into the movie theater and I walk in and there's people talking shit about the movie. I'm like, oh fuck. And then they say, okay guys, you can enter the theater now. We cleaned it out. Everyone's done with the movie. Like, okay. I walk in, I sit down, I'm ready to watch my movie. I got the soda. I drink it. Got my popcorn. This movie did not know what it wanted to be. This movie was a 50-50 for me. There's some parts where it's good, and there's some parts where it's bad. The acting is god awful. It's so, the acting, totally, almost ruined the movie for me. There's so many moments in this movie that's just, it's weird. Apparently this movie was trimmed down from the PG-13 rating, for the PG-13 rating, I'm sorry. I don't know if the movie was intentionally going to be R, because we don't know what it was going to be, but I feel like it was going to be R, and then they trimmed it down to be PG-13. And kind of pissed me off. And I found out, I don't know for sure, but I think it's because in the movie there's these two characters. The black girl, yes, that's what, no, fuck, okay. Her name is Cole. I just remembered. Her name is Cole, and the boyfriend's name is Tom. So in the trailer, we see this dude jump off a building. That's the boyfriend, Tom. That scene was cut. There's also Cole, who's the friend. She stabs herself in the eye because Slender-Man is possessing her. Basically, what happens in the movie is she gets possessed by Slender-Man. She turns into proxy, if you would call it. Or she got slender sickness. One of the two. I think it's slender sickness. She got slender sickness, and they're just like, oh, have you seen Cole? It's like, oh yeah, she stayed home with sick. She stayed home with sick. So they go check on her, and she's crazy. She's staring at the window, and she closes it. And they're like, we gotta figure this out. And later in comes class, and that's the scene where she was originally there, and she's kind of doing this. Stabs herself in the eye. That scene was cut. So we were thinking, what happened to her? Nothing. We don't know what the fuck happened. She's cut away from the movie. She's gone. She left the film. She's gone. We never see her again. Same with the boyfriend. The main, I don't really want to say if you call her the main character. There's two main characters. It's the one from Ramona and Beezus. I think her name is Ren. What kind of name is Ren? And the other one I think was Susie, I think. I don't know. But Susie and Ren, that's what I'm calling her, okay? If I got it wrong, I'm sorry. They're just it's one scene, it's she's the main character. The other scene, she's the main character. It goes all over the place, and it's just kind of weird. You never really get to feel for a main character. Because if you don't even know who a main character is, and you're just gonna feel a little awkward. By the way, the CGI in this movie was, somewhat decent until the end. There is a part in the end where Slender-Man is all CGI and he's got the thing with his tentacles. It's supposed to look cool. he's looking like a spider. He's standing still like this, and the tentacles are behind him, and he's just like this one little figure as the tentacles are just behind him, and he's like using it to stay attached. He's like this, but the tentacles are holding him up. CGI in that was so laughably bad. I almost was just like, I almost wanted to shout, "The fuck?" But I hate to say it, but all that stuff, all that complaining, I just told you guys, that did not kill the movie for me. Personally, because I'm a Slender-Man fan. Holy shit, it's a mixture between good and bad. It's everything I could want in a Slender-Man movie, but on the other half, it's like, it sucks as a standalone movie. And the other good thing is that it doesn't rely on jump scares. I was correct about that. It doesn't rely on jump scares. It actually relies on subtlety. It relies on sound. And then it hit me. This movie doesn't know what it wants to be. They had a story for Slender-Man. They stuck with it. And then everything got thrown around. We don't get a sense of what the characters are like. We don't know them. We don't care for them. Fuck. Even in shitty movies, I care for some of the characters. Fuck is this movie? I like the girl in Wish Upon. By the way, she's the same actress, this girl. This bitch right here. I liked her because, for once, she played a decent role in a horror movie. Unlike this one where she's a piece of shit. Seriously, the acting in this is bad. This movie doesn't know what it wants to be. And that sucks for me. Because, in the same way, I like this movie. But in the other half, I don't. We don't really get to see Slender-Man that much in the movie. We see him. But in a weird way, I was okay with it. I wanted them to build up Slender-Man so we can see him. And the final result is a mess of a movie. If it had interesting characters, a better story, and a better everything, it could have been a good Slender-Man adaptation. But overall, it's a mess, and the actors are bad. And overall, it's just kind of wompy. Is that a word? Wompy? But I hate to say it, but I did enjoy it. I still had fun watching it. It's not a movie that I'm not gonna go say you watch. I personally enjoyed it. That's just because I'm a Slender-Man fan. I made my first 1 hour movie with Slender-Man. Come on, guys. Hopefully you guys like this review. I know I'm not in the movie theater as usual. I'm thinking of changing that. Because as I walk out, I'm still processing the movie in my head. Unlike where I get home, I finally come to a conclusion that, oh, that happened. So I'm thinking of doing my reviews at home. Leave me in the comment section below if you agree the same way. Overall, this movie was a 6.5 out of 10. So sort of what IGN gave it. Other than that, it's okay. It's an average movie. Guys, it could have been better. It could have been worse. And it could have been a lot better. It could have been both. But one thing I will say, Sony, please make a Jeff the Killer movie. Come on, guys. A Jeff the Killer movie. How can they fuck that up? Never mind, don't answer that.